What is up, guys? COD Gameplay here, and today I have a match of domination on Kowloon, and this gameplay is brought to you by Mr. Sheza HD. Thank you for him for submitting this gameplay to me. It is a 72-2 match, and he plays the objective. He defends 8 flags in doing so. I'll have his link in the description, so maybe you can go check out his channel. But if you guys clicked on this video, you probably want to know what this acting career shiznaz is all about. So, I started acting in grade 1, I'm thinking, and ended my acting career in grade 4. I had, I believe, 6 or 7 parts in commercials, and I almost had 1 part in a huge Hollywood movie. And so, I started off in Vancouver Talent. That was my agency, and I had an agent and stuff like that. My first part was a Winnie the Pooh commercial, one of those toy Winnie the Pooh commercials. It was like a treehouse Winnie the Pooh thing, and it was me and this chick and his mom, and yeah, so I got that part. Then there was another commercial in which I got was the Bubble Blaster. And the Bubble Blaster was sick because I got to keep the Bubble Blaster afterwards, and I don't know where it is in my house, probably is somewhere. The Bubble Blaster is like shoots bubbles, and it's a gun thing. Yeah, that's kind of gay. Then I had a motorcycle part in a different commercial, and this thing was sick. Okay, when you're a child, I hope everyone has seen those like car or motorcycle things that are like battery powered for kids, and they're really small, and they go like 2 miles an hour, and kids love it, and I loved it at the time, and I still think those things are boss. Like, you're driving around in that like little battery powered car, you think you're like the biggest, you're like the coolest kid in town because you got one of those things. And so I got a part in that. And then my last 3 commercial parts were with BC Hydro, and I think that was like a little contract thing majiggy I had with them. And so BC Hydro, if you don't know what that is, it is British Columbia Hydro and like electricity. So they're the ones that charge you for your like electricity and water and stuff like that. And so if you don't know, I live in Vancouver. Yeah. So Vancouver Talent. Yeah, that'll make sense. That'll make sense. So with BC Hydro, I flew like a kite thing, and I threw like an airplane. I still have that airplane in my room, in my closet. The thing's a beast. It's like 4 feet long, and it's a styrofoam airplane. I throw it, and it goes flying far. Then there was a couple others. I don't remember exactly. There were some other little parts in other commercials, and so my commercials were pretty sick. I didn't get a whole lot. I was on a roll with commercials, and so I ended up in that role, and like the very end of it, I got offered a position for the movie Daddy Daycare. So Daddy Daycare, if you guys don't know, it's a Hollywood movie featuring the main character is Eddie Murphy, and he loses his job, and to keep his family stable, he has to run a daycare for 10 kids. And so I got offered a position in the movie Daddy Daycare, and I'm guessing I probably either would have been, that would have been sick if I would have been that lightning dude. But I'm not sure. See, when you get offered a position, they don't tell you exactly what you are. They just say, okay, we want you for this movie. Come down. We want to see you, and we will, start filming stuff. So, the filming was actually going to be in Los Angeles, and can't remember what else. Los Angeles, Glendale, and a stage. So like Stage 17, something in Hollywood. It was a Century Fox Studios, and it was Revolution Studios. So that's what I was going to be. Those are the people that made it and supported it. So I was like sick. I got this part in Daddy Daycare. That's sick. Oh my god, I get to go down to Los Angeles from like Vancouver down to Hollywood and get to be filmed in a movie with Eddie Murphy. That's so sick. And so what happens, I end up my great grandma ends up getting really sick, and she was like 100 at the time. And her birthday, she was 101 at the time. And so she got really ill, and we thought she might actually pass. And so I went there for 2 weeks, and I actually had to miss the beginning of the filming for Daddy Daycare. Yes, that sucks balls. She ended up getting through that, but like 2 months later, she passed away. And that would have been still in the middle of my filming, so I still probably wouldn't be able to get the part. That's, like, oh my god. Like, I would have been able to go down to Los Angeles, but then again, if I did get that part, I probably would still be an actor right now. And I would not have this channel, and I might have moved down to LA. So, when I was doing commercials, I was always with people that were younger than me, my bad. They were always younger than me. So, one huge part in being an actor, like having a huge advantage, is if you look younger than you are. So, let's just say I was 8, and I could do a part for a 6-year-old, because my face, like even right now, I look a bit younger than I am. Not so much, but a tiny bit younger. And so, as a child, because you're a little bit older, you're more experienced, and you're more mature, I'm able to like take directions easily, and so I'll get tons of parts. Another thing, I have photographic memory, and photographic memory combined with lines is a kick in the ass, because they'll give me 6 lines, I'll remember it in 15 minutes, go in there, and they'll be like, sick, yeah, you got the part. I'll be like, yeah, that's sick. So, so my parents had 4 options at this moment. Oh, no, before I go on to that, so everyone that I was gonna be with in acting and everything, no one was still in school. Like, I was the only person that was still going to school in elementary school. Everyone was getting homeschooled. Some people dropped out of school. And so, that's pretty crazy. When you think about it, people in elementary school are dropping out of school to pursue acting. Now, acting is not something that everyone gets big in. So, that is huge risk. So, my parents had 4 options. That was to move down to Los Angeles, Hollywood, and basically pursue movies and, like, huge acting career. Stay in Vancouver and stay acting and miss tons of school. Drop out of school, get homeschooled, take on acting more aggressively, or stay in school and quit acting. And so this was partly my decision because acting is so stressful. You think that people get paid millions of dollars and they're lucky. Sure, they're lucky, but they work for that. Like, I'm serious. A 30-second commercial will take 12 hours of hard work, take by take by take, hundreds of takes. And it's insane how much work you have to put in. I can only imagine how long it would have been for a complete movie. I'm guessing at least 6 months of film time going hard. Almost every single day, hard like shifts, and it's stressful. So, I ended up quitting acting, and I stayed in school, and now I am in grade 11, going grade 12 in basically 2 months. I'll be in grade 12 because grade 11 will be done. And yeah, so that is basically my acting career. I was in around 7 commercials. If you live in the Vancouver area, you might have actually seen me on TV. You obviously don't remember because no one remembers a commercial from 10 years ago. But yeah, so anywhere from 11 to 8 years ago was when you probably would have seen me in commercials. I was trying to look for on YouTube or on Google and stuff, trying to find myself in commercials that I could show on my channel, but I couldn't find it. Yeah, that's about it. That is my story. Could have been a Daddy Daycare. Would have been a pretty big role in Daddy Daycare. One of the beside the main character of Eddie Murphy. So, that is it. This is not a bullshit commentary. This is all facts. I was thinking about not doing this just because I probably would get a little bit of hate, but I hope you guys enjoy it. I think I enjoyed doing this commentary. So, if you guys could give it a like, I would appreciate it a ton. You don't have to, but I will see you guys next time. Peace.